everybody. I'm Greg Stock. I'm the CEO of Thibodaux Regional Health System. It's a pleasure today to introduce somebody that probably most of you know, Julie Pellegrin, who's the leader of The Haven, based out of Houma, Louisiana, but has offices and places that take care of people here in Thibodaux as well. It's always a pleasure to have Julie around. She's such a good, I think, an excellent administrator, cares a lot, and shows that caring through the services that you provide and the people you employ. Great job.
Thank you so much.
And the work you're doing is really important, very important, and to a great degree it's kind of misunderstood or not. There's not enough knowledge about it out there, and that's our purpose today in part, is to talk about domestic violence awareness. Do you want to go
Absolutely.
take it from there?
Yeah. So October is National Domestic Violence Awareness Month. And just like all agencies across the country, The Haven is working hard to bring more awareness to the cause of domestic violence and also the mission of The Haven. One of the things, like you said, is so much misinformation about domestic violence and the perception that what would solve the problem is that women would just leave abusive relationships. And what's unknown is that actually is the most dangerous time for a woman, is when she makes the decision to leave. And that is when women are killed or families are injured in severe violence, it's when they're making that decision to leave. And so we want to spread the word that leaving is important, but when you leave, it's important to have a safety plan and to be working with an agency that can help you to safely get out. And so some of those myths lead to dangerous situations for families that are trying to leave domestic violence relationships.
Yeah, and there's children involved quite often.
There are more than likely children in the home, and in homes where children are present, they are likely to be injured as well or used as pawns in the game. And so their safety is of great concern to us and to police officers and to everyone involved, DA's offices, to make sure that they get out safe and that they can begin to heal through services that they receive.
And domestic violence occurs in all different kinds of homes, not just low income, unemployed, difficult circumstances, but really all across and up and down. With regard to, you want to comment on that?
I do. It's one of the fascinating facts that I think is very misunderstood, that people believe it only happens somewhere else. And the reality is that domestic violence is one of the few crimes or one of the few things that happen in homes that knows no boundaries. There is no profile of a family. It reaches all socioeconomic levels, all professional levels, all races. It is pervasive, and Louisiana has one of the most pervasive rates of domestic violence. It consistently ranks in the top 5 in the country of women killed by men in intimate partner relationships.
Wow, that's serious stuff.
Very, very serious.
So Julie, for those who become more aware and maybe who are aware but not sure they have whatever it takes to make the change, your organization, The Haven, and you as the leader, have what to offer? How can you help people?
Yeah, great question. We like to say that it starts with a simple phone call, because a lot of people are afraid to do anything. And so if you can make a simple phone call to our hotline, the advocates who answer the hotline will begin to help you to develop a plan to leave safely. They will be able to explain all of the services that are at your disposal from us, but the most important thing they will do is they'll help you make a safety plan to access those services safely. And if you need to get out, how you can leave your home safely. But once you're a part of the program, we have a multitude of services and support things that you can participate in. We have an emergency shelter where if you need to leave immediately, you can come into the emergency shelter. We have a second stage housing program, which is a combination of transitional and rapid rehousing, where we will subsidize rent for up to 18 months for people who need a longer term stay to reestablish safety. Legal services, legal advocacy, counseling, and we also do a lot of education for children. We can do dating violence education. We can come out to your group or your school and teach kids how to keep themselves safe, what to do when they're not safe, all of those kinds of things.
So that's a wide range of things, from things very specific to what do I do in a situation to how do I get myself out of this and change my life or the circumstances around my life. Okay, well, Julie Pellegrin from the Haven, great to be with you today. Thank you for all that great information and for the great services you provide to the battered women, mostly in this area.
Well, thanks for having me. And of course, thanks to Thibodaux Regional for being so generous and so kind. And we look forward to a long partnership.
Thank you.